Wait. Go.
Now, if you have a look, all of a sudden, everything's melting at the same time, bringing us into a slight state of panic. Hopefully everything's melted. We'll give it a moment longer. Now I can still see some butter. Now, what we should really do is have a whisk at the ready. Chalky, can you get me a whisk ready? Because as soon as everything's melted... Sorry, Johnny. Obviously, you know, I do admire your contribution to this, and I'm sorry I keep forgetting your name. And so, hopefully the bits will all melt. A bit worried about how old the chocolate was, but, you know, not to worry. None of our guests will get a chance to see this before they eat it. I think that's probably just about done. So we need to take it off the heat, thus, and start whisking. That's a big whisk, the little one. Little whisk. Until, I don't know really, maybe it gets thick or something. Well, it doesn't seem so much now it's all melted. I hope there's enough to cover our cake. And so we just keep on whisking for a while until we can't be bothered to whisk anymore. I suppose until it starts to get thicker really and cools down. And that's looking very chocolate fudgy, you know. I would taste it, but it's getting a bit hot. And yeah, so what do you think, Chalky? It looks quite nice, doesn't it? It's getting a nice sheen to it. If you were an expert chocolatier, you would know that if you get exactly the right temperature, you will get shiny. If you get exactly the right temperature, you will get shiny chocolate. But I don't know what the exact temperature is, and to be honest, my guests aren't that discerning. So I think they'll just be happy to get the turkey and the lamb and the chocolate cake for free, really. I mean, I don't charge people to come for dinner. Probably should. Probably should charge people to come for dinner. Now, here's another one of my 5 a day, and I'm having this orange juice with champagne whilst doing this, so it's really like it's in it. That's lovely. That's lovely. Thank you, Johnny. And a little bit more whisking. I mean, to be honest, I'm hoping it gets a lot thicker than it is right now, because otherwise we're just going to have to pour it over the cake. But to be fair, the chocolate should set as it cools. I mean, I really shouldn't take on recipes that require a lot of effort, because I've got bored already with this now. So I'm thinking maybe we should pop this in the fridge to help it set a bit, perhaps, because otherwise it's just going to pour out of the cake. So back to you in just a moment. Okay, just realised in the thickening process, may have forgotten an ingredient, which is icing sugar, which clearly is not in my ability to reach, but it's okay, because I'm a higher ape. I can figure out how to get this down. Hopefully this won't fall on my head. Right, okay. Now, as with the other parts of this, we're just going to pop it in. And oh no, we need to sieve icing in, because it's the one thing you can't cheat, because it just makes awful lumps that go everywhere. And we use the little sieve. And here we go. So leave that aside a little, and we'll pop some icing in there, because there aren't enough calories in this already. That looks about right. So that there, and sieve it in, and maybe it needs a bit of help down there. A little bit of help getting it in. Here we go. A little bit more ice and sugar. Oh, this is lovely, isn't it? Isn't it, Chalky? This is lovely. And just give that a little bit of stir in, and then we'll get some more. Oh, lovely. This is like Great British Bake Off. That's coming out again in a couple of weeks' time. And here we go. This is a drag. You've no idea of the temptation right now to just tip this in. But, you know, no, I will persevere and get it through the sieve. And here we go. Let's better shut that cupboard before it fractures somebody's skull. Here we go. Now, Obviously, as I said earlier, this isn't a traditional Easter cake. It's more of a cake that we made at Easter and put chocolate eggs on. But it is Easter, so if you take a cake to a wedding, as it becomes a wedding cake. Almost done. I assume on TV they must pan out of these bits that are boring and look at something else. Nearly there. And here we go. And there. That's it. Now I'll mix that in with our little whisk. Oh, this is thirsty work. Thirsty work. And back to the pan. A bit late now anyway. Oh, splendid. That's it. It's all in. Oh, it is thickening up, isn't it? A treat. Should probably give it a taste. Chalky, did you want to give it a taste? It might be hot though before you put your finger in.
Tastes good.
How does it taste?
Chocolatey and icingy. And creamy.
Does it taste like chocolate fudge icing? Definitely shouldn't have used that chocolate with little bits in, because I can see little bits. But we can pretend that we've added crunchy bits to our chocolate frosting. And that's it. I think we should leave that for a minute to chill. And